Sergeant Preston of the Northwest Mounted Police with Yukon King, swiftest and strongest lead dog breaking the trail in the relentless pursuit of lawbreakers in the wild days of the Yukon. Back to the days of the gold rush as Sergeant Preston with his wonder dog Yukon King meets the challenge of the Yukon. This is the Yukon, the territory patrolled by Sergeant Preston, where the lawless element drifting in with gold seekers from the States found no encouragement to remain in the areas policed by the Northwest Mounted. Skagway, Alaska, all-year open seaport, entrance to the Yukon from United States territory. Skagway harbored some of the most vicious criminals of the time, defiant to all but a handful of United States Marines. In a vacated cabin on the outskirts of town, Sergeant Preston prepared himself for a dangerous mission.
Hello, King, old fella. Hey, I'm sorry I'm unable to take you with me, old boy. I'm afraid someone might recognize you. You know, we have no authority here in Skagway. If the man we're after sees through my disguise, it could mean serious trouble. There, how's that, boy? Will I pass for a dog puncher?
Each cafe had its own particular patrons of disreputable character. At the Miners' Rest, it was Big Ike Bancroft and his followers whenever they came in from Dyea, a small settlement up the inlet from Skagway where Big Ike owned the principal hotel.
I raise you, Rebo.
Big Ike, I stay.
You're making a mistake, Rebo. How many cards?
3.
And the dealer takes 2. Hey, much? I'll teach you to flirt while you're with me. You're not going anywhere, Miss Dayton.
Just because you hired me to sing in your hotel is no sign you own me. Let me go.
Just a minute, mister. The lady meant no harm.
You mind your own business, dog. That's him, Captain. That's your man.
What's your name, mister?
First he tries to steal my girl, then he picks a fight with me. I demand you arrest him.
You look like Happy Jack Wilson. What if I do?
Happy Jack Wilson, huh? We've been warned about you. You've got a record as a troublemaker.
Well, go ahead. Book him for assault and battery.
Anything to say, Wilson? All right, men, bring him along.
You remember this. If I ever see that dog puncher again, I'll cut him in half with a .44. You can tell him I said so.
I've never seen him before.
You just remember that. That ought to cover everything. I'll see you later, Rebo. We're going to die before that Marine captain gets any more ideas.
Bring him in, men. All right, that's all. Welcome to Skagway, Sergeant Preston.
And a royal one it was, Captain Arnold.
I never expected you to give me a real reason to arrest you.
And it was an accident. I assume you've received Inspector McMurdoch's letter.
Yes, but it didn't say too much. Sit down, Sergeant.
Well, the inspector thought it best that I brief you personally.
Well, with males as they are, he's probably right. He gave me a description of your disguise and told me I'd see you at Miners' Rest Cafe. Requested your arrest, but that was all.
And I'll fill you in. Less than a month ago, a criminal using the alias of Fingers Malloy slugged and robbed a gold convoy guard of $50,000 and escaped with the loot.
You believe he came to Skagway?
Definitely. We lost track of Malloy, We were able to keep an old pal of his named Mal Rebo in sight, hoping he'd lead us to Malloy.
What made you think he would?
Well, one night in Dawson, Rebo was overheard bragging that he'd never go broke as long as he knew Finger's secret hideout.
Blackmailer, huh?
And a coward to boot. Rebo passed through our checkpoint at Whitehorse on his way to Chilcote about 3 days ago, and he was broke at the time.
Did you spot him in Skagway on your arrival this morning?
Well, I've been very fortunate. He was playing cards in the Miners' Rest Cafe with the fellow that fought with me.
Big Ike Bancroft. He owns a hotel in Dyea. Wouldn't I like to get him behind bars? We think he's mixed up with a gang of gold smugglers. Of course, we don't have enough on him as yet. Big Ike. He's quite a guy. But go on, Sergeant.
Well, that's about all, except that Rebo seems to have money again. Sure sign he's tapping someone.
You keep a watch on Bancroft. He's got his hand in some way. Now, what can we do to help?
There isn't much you can do until I find Malloy's hideout. Then I'll need your official help to make the arrest, as I have no authority this side of the border.
Pleasure, Sergeant. By the way, where are you staying in Skagway?
In an old vacant cabin out on Creek Road. Belongs to a dog puncher friend of mine who's in 40 Mile. Not only borrowed his house and dog run, but his last name as well.
We're prepared to help you at a moment's notice, Sergeant.
Well, I've heard that about the United States Marines. That's their reputation. Thank you.
Captain, you've got to listen to reason.
Impossible, Rebo. My ship, the Northern Lights, is a freighter. And I have strict orders from our owners never to take on passengers at any price. It's impossible.
Oh, but not even for $500 apiece? Well, that's $1,000. It's a small fortune, Captain. And the owners, they don't even have to know anything about it.
You seem to have forgotten the crew. Why, the news would be all over the ship 5 minutes after you came aboard.
I'm offering an awful lot of money, Captain.
And my job is worth a lot more. I'm afraid you'll have to find yourself another ship. Good evening.
Well, what a small world if it isn't Happy Jack Wilson's the name I'm using now, Captain.
Mind if I sit down?
Please do.
What's this all about, Sergeant? What are you doing in Skagway?
I'll tell you later. Perhaps you can give me some information about Rebo.
Who's that man with Higsby?
This isn't a good place to talk, Captain. Can you meet me at Marine headquarters in a half an hour?
Sure, I'll be there. Good. Glad to have seen you, Jack.
All right.
Well, I just dropped by to tell you how much I admire your fighting style. My name's Rebo. Thought those Marines were going to put you in jail.
Well, your friend didn't come down to press charges. He left me off with a warning.
That big Ike, he's no friend of mine. But I noticed that you were friendly with Captain Higsby.
Yes, I am.
I was just thinking, how'd you like to make a few extra dollars?
Maybe. What do I have to do?
You got a dog team?
Yeah?
Suppose we talk this over in the back room.
Always willing to listen.
After listening to Mal Rebo, Preston knew he was on the trail of the wanted criminal Fingers Malloy. If Preston could book passage for him and a friend on Captain Higsby's ship, Rebo offered to pay the disguised Mountie $500. Pretending to consider Rebo's proposition, Preston left the cafe to pick up King.
If all goes well, fella, we'll be going home soon. I'm going to need your help, understand? I'm going to show you how to find Marine headquarters. You may have to go there for yourself for help. If I run into trouble, huh? Okay.
Why don't you relax, Higsby? Preston will be here shortly.
That's all very well for you to say. But you haven't the responsibility of a ship that has to leave port in 18 hours. And I've got a lot to do. If he doesn't show up pretty soon, believe me,
Sorry I'm late, gentlemen, but the delay was necessary and helpful. Captain Arnold, this is Yukon King, a regular member of the force. I've just taught him how to reach you in case I need emergency assistance.
Good idea, Sergeant. A fine dog. I envy you.
It's getting late.
Sit down, gentlemen, please. Now, Sergeant, we may have your plan of action.
Simply and in a few words. I've been propositioned by Rebo to persuade Captain Higsby here to book Rebo and another man who's probably the fugitive Malloy aboard his steamer.
Now, wait a minute.
Hear him out first, Captain.
At 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, I'm to pick Rebo up with my dog team on the outskirts of town. He'll guide me to the hideout of his mysterious friend.
Go on, Sergeant.
Well, according to Rebo's plans, I'm to bring both men back on my sled to an abandoned dock on the other side of Pier 40, where Captain Higsby will have a boat waiting to take him aboard his ship.
I'll do no such thing.
Now, please wait till you hear the rest of my story. Your ship will be manned by Captain Arnold and his men, who will be disguised as seamen. They'll make the arrest. Now, do you still object, Higsby?
Well, no, as long as my sailing isn't delayed.
Good. How about you, Captain Arnold?
Excellent, Sergeant. We'll be there when you arrive.
Fine, then everything's settled. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
Come on, King.
You may not be a Marine, Higsby, but I wish you were.
As arranged, Preston picked up Rebo the next afternoon and drove him to Dyea, a small settlement 4 miles north of Skagway.
Easy! Everybody down!
Okay, George.
Yes, sir. Howdy, Bear.
Hello. I saw you arrive and I came down to warn you.
Warn me about what?
Leave here as fast as you can. Big Ike's inside and he means to kill you on sight.
Big Ike watched while Preston tied King outside the hotel to make him appear to be an ordinary dog. Ike could have shot Preston from where he stood, but the gambler hesitated. He thought of Preston as a dangerously curious dog puncher and wanted to know his connection with the blackmailer Rebo. If Big Ike had been distrustful of Rebo before, he was doubly so now.
Well, did you work it? Everything's arranged, Fingers, for a price. There's a dog puncher named Happy Jack Wilson waiting outside now with a team and a sled. And he's going to run us into an old pier on the other side of Pier 40.
How do you know he will? How do you know he hasn't already tipped off the police?
Money talks and mine's been shouting. So just simmer down, Fingers. I know what I'm doing.
That's just what I'm afraid of. Sometimes you're too slick. Go get yourself something to eat. I'll take over.
All right, thanks.
With that sixth sense given to animals of superior intelligence, King knew that Preston was in danger. Although Preston heard the warning barks, he had committed himself to a plan which he was determined to carry through.
So that's the way it is it, Rebo?
Those are my terms, Finger. I happen to know you got $50,000 in that gold haul, and I want my share of it.
Meaning what?
Meaning half of it. Are you going to stay here and rot?
I'll see you dead first.
You're making a big mistake, Fingers. You haven't got a chance of getting out of this town without my help. You stay here, and sooner or later, Big Ike is going to be tired of you getting in his hair. You better think it over, Fingers.
Why should Big Ike worry about me? He's getting rich on that smuggling operation over on the inlet.
What if I told him that you have $50,000 in cash? You think he's going to stand still for the measly few dollars that you gave him for helping you hide out? Come on now, be sensible. You'll take it all.
Okay. But you're not getting half. 10,000, take it or leave it.
I'll take it. But I want it now, Fingers, before we leave this room.
Then get it yourself. It's under the mattress. If you think you're leaving me with these two to get rid of Fingers, you're crazy. Neither of them are dead yet, and you finish your own dirty work.
But...
Now what's eating you?
Do you know who this is?
No, who, an informer?
Where's the Mountie? It's Sergeant Preston.
A Mountie? You'd better get rid of him quick.
Killing a Mountie is as good as committing suicide.
You know what you've done, you lame-brained idiot? You just ruined the perfect gold smuggling setup south of Nome.
Well, let me go. You brought Rebo here, not me.
That doesn't matter. Now we're both in the soup. Where are you going to pick up the boat from the steamer?
Rebo and I were shipping out from an old warehouse in Skagway.
Must have been a trap. We'll have to change the plans. We'll roll down the inlet in my skiff, direct to my smuggling schooner. It's our only chance now.
What's all this we stuff?
You fool, do you think I can stay here now? We'll have every Marine from Skagway here in 24 hours. Do you know what that means? That means they'll search every inch of this hotel. They're bound to find some evidence of my smuggling setup. And if I'm lucky, they'll still connect me with you. Not to mention Rebo's murder. I'll meet you in the lobby in 10 minutes. We'll use the Mountie's sled team to take us to my private dock.
George?
All right, you huskies, on your feet, line up!
On your feet, you mutts. We're getting out of here.
All right, let's go!
It's that big lead dog. He's telling the team not to go.
I'll take care of him.
Put that away. What are you trying to do? Bring the whole town over here to see what's going on?
What'll we do? Preston's team won't move while that lead dog tells them not to.
We'll have to get out of here on foot. It isn't far. We'll take the woods path instead of the trail.
He's dead. You say Big Ike and Fingers are on their way to the inlet, huh?
Yes.
Well, obviously, they must have some means of escape there.
Well, they do. Big Ike's been using Dyea inlet for years to smuggle out contraband gold. He's made him rich. They've got a secret dock and a skiff there.
Yeah, that means they intend to reach the steamer by water instead of going by the way of Skagway. That changes my plans completely. I'll have to head them off.
You're taking your life in your hands by doing this. Why? Certainly not for revenge. You're not the type. I think I have a right to know.
I'm very grateful for all you've done for me. Someday soon, perhaps I'll be able to give you an explanation.
I'm sending for the Marines. Captain King. Yes, I know you want to go. Sit.
Captain Arnold, King. Go to Captain Arnold at Marine Headquarters. Understand? Captain Arnold at Marine Headquarters. Now go, King.
What a wonderful dog.
What route do I take to get to the inlet?
Well, that's the only trail you can take a sled through.
Well, with the load they're carrying on foot, I should still be able to head them off.
Shall I ever see you again, Jack?
Perhaps. But maybe next time you won't recognize me. Thanks for everything, and goodbye.
I don't quite understand, but good luck.
All right, on you, husky!
Listen.
The dog sled.
Yeah, somebody's coming down the other trail toward the inlet.
Come on, let's go, quick.
On, Husky! Pull!
Why, it's King. Hello, old fellow. Come here, old boy. Wait a minute. Mathers, have Sergeant Cassidy report outside with 3 men. On the double. If I had 6 men just like you, policing Skagway would be a Sunday school picnic. All right, pull, Husky! On you, Husky! Ho, ho! All right, down, everybody.
Now we've got no choice. It's the Mountie or us.
Baker! Big Eye! Give up before it's too late!
You've no jurisdiction in Alaska, Mountie. You're strictly on your own. Shoot us and it's murder.
What do we do now?
I've got an idea. I know this area. There's a ridge up there behind him. You keep him busy. I'll crawl up there and get him from there.
All right.
Take over, Cassidy. Well, Sergeant, you've certainly done yourself a good day's work.
Might have been my epitaph, but for King here. Come here, boy. Come on.
Well, Captain, King and I have finished our work here in Skagway.
We'll send Fingers Malloy and the $50,000 you recovered back to Dawson under guard when the extradition papers come through. We've got enough evidence against Big Ike to send him to jail for a long time. Sergeant, I'm sorry to see you leave.
Well, thanks, Captain. Thanks for your hospitality and your cooperation.
It's a pleasure. And you, old fellow, anytime you get tired of the Northwest Mounted, you come around to the United States Marines.
Well, King already believes in your motto, Semper Fidelis, always faithful. Though I doubt whether he'll ever leave us. That right, old fellow?
Those men of yours tried to keep me out of here, Captain.
Well, I can see it didn't do them much good.
I just had to see you before I left.
Are you leaving Skagway?
Yes, under the circumstances, I think it's best. I'm taking the next boat to Vancouver. But not before I give you this.
You know you're going against Mountie regulations, Miss Arnold. Only the Crown can reward a Northwest Mounted policeman.
Well, there's nothing that says I may not reward King.
Well, say goodbye to the lady like a gentleman, King. This case is closed.
Sergeant Preston of the Northwest Mounted Police with Yukon King, swiftest and strongest lead dog breaking the trail in the relentless pursuit of lawbreakers in the wild days of the Yukon. Back to the days of the gold rush as Sergeant Preston with his wonder dog Yukon King meets the challenge of the Yukon. This is the Yukon, the territory patrolled by Sergeant Preston. In winter, a wonderland of deceptive beauty, waiting to snare the unwary in its icy grip. The Ogilvie mountain range, 40 miles north of Dawson, wild and untamed country. Though a trackless wilderness to most, this was a familiar territory to Sergeant Preston, who regularly patrolled it with his great dog, Yukon King.
Oh, King! That looks like Pierre Bourget's outfit, King. He recognizes lead dog Suzette. Let's go inside and say hello. Wait a minute, King. Something's wrong. Pierre Bourget! All right, Pierre, that's enough. That'll do.
As you say, Sergeant. No one come too big for Pierre Bourget, eh?
What's the meaning of this? You two men are old friends.
Suppose we let that big ox on the floor explain, if he is not too ashamed of himself.
Well, Laughlin.
Take a look at my store, Sergeant. The little cock of the walk's ruined me.
I've ruined him. The shoe is on the other foot, Sergeant. It is he who has ruined Pierre Bourget.
Why, you little...
All right. Calm down, both of you. Now, tell me what led up to this ruckus. Suppose you start, Pierre, and begin at the beginning.
3-4 months ago, I come to my friend. I say, Pierre need new traps. You order them from United States. New steel ones.
And I did just that. By next post. Right to the factory in Vermont. Cash on the line, too.
But they did not come. Every week I stop here. I have the money. He has no traps.
That's right, Sergeant. The order was delayed. The shipment did not arrive until the last post before the freeze-up.
Why didn't you pick them up, Pierre?
Because meantime, I lose my money, and this Santa Claus, he give them to the Maverys free.
Free?
Well, that's stretching the truth a bit. The thing was, neither Pierre nor Tom Mavery had the money for the traps. But Pierre could still get through the season with his old ones. Mavery had none at all. They're new to the district.
It must be. I don't recall hearing the name before.
A fine couple, Sergeant. Tom and Eileen Mavery. Nice folks, down in their luck. He's an ex-prospector who knows nothing about trapping.
Where are they staying?
The old Grant cabin on the Ogilvie Trail. But these are not trappers. Why give them my traps? Still, they will starve, these people.
Do the Maverys know that the traps you sold them on credit were ordered by Pierre?
A small detail, Sergeant, which I probably failed to mention.
You fool.
I'll thank you to keep a civil tongue in your head.
Calm down, both of you. I may have a solution that will satisfy everyone.
Yes?
Aye?
If the Maverys are the kind of folks you say they are, Laughlin, they should be glad to share the traps with Pierre. And in return, Pierre can teach Mavery the art of trapping. That way, all will benefit, and there'll be no hard feelings. And you, Laughlin, you'll stand a better chance of being paid this season for your merchandise. Agreed? Well, are we agreed?
Yes.
Aye.
All right. I'll stop in on the Maverys tomorrow. Now, you two shake hands like a couple of men. Well, come on.
That's better. And now Pierre must bid you bonjour, Sergeant. It grows late.
Good night, Pierre.
Au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir.
Good night.
I'll go with you. You'll spend the night with me, of course. We'll have something special for you and King to eat.
Good. We'd be glad to. You know, I can't figure out why Pierre couldn't pay for those traps. He had a good season last year.
He wouldn't tell you, Sergeant. Someone slugged Pierre one night outside his cabin and robbed the poor laddie of every penny of his savings.
That's incredible. There was no report of the crime.
You wouldn't expect Pierre to admit he was bested in a fight. If he hadn't have begged me for credit, he wouldn't have never admitted it, even to me.
Well, did he recognize his attacker?
No, it was very dark. But he did mention one thing.
What was that?
Before the man took off into the Ogilvie Hills, Pierre had a glimpse of his shirt. It was an Eskimo sealskin. Over the left breast was the design of the eagle totem.
The cabin of Tom and Eileen Mavery in the Ogilvy foothills a few miles north of the trading post.
Tom? Is that you? Who is it? Who's there? You poor fellow. Who are you? What happened?
Milk trapping in the hills. Lost my equipment. Snowshoes, food, snowslide. Lost in the storm.
How terrible. I'll help you over to the bunk to rest and warm up while I get you some broth. You have to get out of that coat and that shirt. I hope you weren't badly injured.
No, but half frozen and hungry.
Oh, this broth will do you a world of good. Thank goodness you found our cabin.
Ours?
I'm Eileen Mavery. Tom, my husband's out running his traps.
Oh.
I brought you a nice warm shirt of Tom's.
Oh, you're very kind, Mrs.
I'm sure you do the same for us. Now, I'll have a nice hot meal for you as soon as Tom gets home.
Oh! Eileen! Eileen! We're rich! We struck it at last!
Put me down, Tom. Such carryings on. Talk sense.
You must think I'm crazy, I know, but wait till you see what I have. Look, honey. It's almost pure gold. And wait till I tell you how I discovered it. I was spreading the coals by my campfire when I noticed underneath the melted snow that... Who's that in the bunk?
Oh, a poor half-frozen man who got lost. His name's Strang. Prospector turned trapper like yourself. Why?
Because he or anyone else could jump my claim before I got to Dawson to register it.
Oh, Tom, I hardly think that...
No, I'm not going to take any chance. Come on, put your coat on. We're going back outside. About 3 miles up Tatchik Trail, 20 miles from here. There's a surface vein, and it must be worth millions. But it's all staked out in our name.
We'll never have to worry about money again.
Not if I get to Dawson right away to file the claim.
Well, when are you leaving?
As soon as we've had a bite to eat. Come on. All right, get your hands up on it.
Take your coat off and tie her up. Come on. And sit there, missus. Hands behind you. I'll take that. They'll do. And her feet, too, Mavery. Any fancy tricks and you won't see your wife alive again. And tie her plenty tight, or I'll clout your own head and tie her myself.
You heard about the strike. Well, if you think you're going to beat me to Dawson...
First things first. You and I are going back to the strike and restake that claim in my name.
And leave my wife tied up here alone? Not in your life. I'd rather give you my claim and the dogs, too. I'll tell you.
No, Tom, don't.
Save your breath, missus. Your man and I are going to travel together. And if he's worried about you, he'll travel that much faster. Come on, let's get going. I want to get to Dawson, file that claim before somebody else gets wind of it.
Hurry back, darling. Don't worry.
Come on.
Go, you huskies!
Being a woman, Eileen knew cotton stretches when wet. The greasiness of the stew also helped release her. But it was almost dawn when she started out for the trading post.
someone.
With no inkling of the tragedy, Preston prepared to make his run to the Mavery cabin.
King's found someone.
Great Scott, it's a woman.
It's Mrs. Mavery. Better get inside right away.
It seemed that she scalded her hands in an accident when alone and came here looking for help. Fortunately, she wasn't out there too long before King discovered her.
Just one more who can thank the bunny dog for her life. How would you say she is, Sergeant?
Oh, barring a relapse, she should recover from the frostbite and exposure in a few hours. I'm leaving her in your good care, Laughlin, while King and I hurry to the Mavery cabin and try to find her husband. Do you mind?
Nay. Sandy Martin should be along within the hour with the mail. He can always fetch the doctor if the poor lass should have a turn for the worse.
Good. Then we'll be off. Come on, King.
Come here, Mavery. Come on.
Still taking orders from me, Mavery. Put your hands behind you. Come on, put your hands behind you. But have everything, Strang. My dog team, my claim. What more do you want? Freedom to enjoy him, Mavery. Get inside and join the missus. Come on. Get in there. Where is she? She's gone. How would I know? If I could only be sure she's safe. She couldn't have gotten far. The woodshed. She's hiding. Come on. Eileen, watch out! That'll close your mouth for a while. Where'd she go? Might as well finish him off before I start hunting for his missus. No use taking chances. Mavery? Mr. Mavery, you there?
We'll have to break in, King, unless the back door's open.
What do you want?
Quiet, King. Where are your manners? Sorry, Mr. Mavery. King isn't usually like that. May I come in?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. I didn't hear you at first. I was out back. Come on.
King knew instinctively that Strang was lying and tried to warn his master that the stranger might be an enemy. But Preston seemed to misunderstand.
Behave yourself. You're a guest of Mr. Mavery's house. Come on. I dropped by in regard to your wife, Mr. Mavery.
Oh, you're a Mountie. I just noticed.
Oh, yes, the uniform. I'm Sergeant Preston, Mr. Mavery.
Oh, how do you do? You mentioned my wife, Sergeant. I'm pretty much worried about her. Well, as a matter of fact, I was hitching up to search for her when you arrived.
Then I'm the bearer of both good and bad news.
What do you mean?
Well, my dog and I found your wife unconscious in a snowbank near the trading post this morning.
Good grief. Well, was she able to tell you anything?
What should she have said?
Oh, why, the reason she left here last night before I got home. Can't understand it. Unless...
Unless what, Mr. Mavery?
Well, since I've had to leave her alone so much, she's been acting kind of queer recently.
Well, apparently she had an accident and was seeking help. She scalded her hands. It must have been very painful. It's not serious.
Well, thank goodness you found her, Sergeant. It's really quite a relief.
Well, don't you wish to see her, Mavery?
See her? Oh, yes, of course. I've had a touch of frostbite, as you probably noticed. And, well, since she's feeling so good,
Well, I'm not so sure that she is. I've taken care of her hands, and they'll be all right very soon. But she's also suffering from frostbite. I think you'd better come back with me.
Oh, I don't want you to misunderstand, Sergeant. I love my wife. But if you think it best, I'll finish hitching up and we'll be off. So that we can come back on our own when she's well again. Just make yourself comfortable.
Right, boy. Something strange is going on. Let's look around outside. Show me what you heard, boy. King, stay here and guard him. Stop for the name of the crowd! That spare tow line I carry has come in handy on several occasions.
Yes, but you've lost time. I'd like to see you catch that Strang for more reasons than one.
It's too bad I didn't see through Strang's plot before he got away. But we'll catch him. It'll only be your weight in the sled.
You mean you want me along?
I certainly do. Get in.
Good, Sergeant. We'll show him.
All right, King. On you, Huskies.
Mrs. Mavery, can you hear me? You've a bad fever, Mrs. Mavery. And Sandy Mutton hasn't shown up yet. I'm going in town for the doctor. Do you mind being left alone for a spell? That's a lass. We'll be back just as fast as dogs will carry us.
I can never repay you.
All right, King. On you, Husky.
No!
In his anxiety to escape, Strang had pushed Mavery's team too hard. He found himself faced with the prospect of continuing without a sled when...
You are a big fool, mon ami, to ruin a fine team like that. There is nothing I can do for you. This team must rest.
No, that's your problem, mister. You and I are trading sleds and teams.
Not Pierre Bourget. He takes orders from no man. Last time you said that, it cost you a tap on the head. This time, it'll be for keeps, hothead. I'll get going, like I said. You are the crook who stole my money, so you're lucky to be alive. Switch those chains and be quick about it. I obey now, but one day.
Half an hour later, Preston was faced with a dilemma at the same spot. Rightly, Tom insisted his stolen team had taken the trail to Pierre's. King, on the scent of Strang rather than the team, obstinately refused to move in any direction except the trading post.
So what's the matter with that dog? My team went that way.
King's not interested in your dogs, Tom. He's trailing an outlaw. And they went this way. I'm going to follow him.
Well, Sergeant, I think he's wrong. Do you mind if I travel on foot and follow the team? I'll need the dogs to get to my wife.
No, I don't mind, Tom. I'll see you later at the trading post. All right, King, I'm going to follow you. All right, King, on you huskies!
Even with the head start and fresh team he had, Strang was no match for Preston's great dog team. As Strang neared the trading post, he heard the expectant barks of Preston's onrushing team. He knew then that his only hope of escape was to stop Preston's pursuit forever. He had to kill the Mountie.
On, King! Be smart, Lachlan. I know you're behind those boxes. Come on out with your hands up. I mean business. I'm not gonna get caught between you and the Mountie. Come on out. All right. You asked for it.
Quiet, King, quiet. The back window, King. Get him from the back window. Go!
Inside. Take off these bracelets and leave me alone with this thief for 1 minute, Sergeant. 1 little minute, that's all I ask.
No, Pierre. I found your gold hidden on him and returned it to you. You should be satisfied. As soon as Bob Laughlin returns with the doctor, I'm taking Strang into Dawson, along with the registration of Tom's claim.
But I am asking for justice, Sergeant.
And you'll get it in the proper court of law. Oh, hello, Bob. I thought you were coming back with the doctor.
And so I did. He's fetching his bag from the sled outside this very moment.
Well, good.
Mr. Mavery and Pierre, you two laddies have buried the hatchet?
Better than that, Laughlin. From now on, we're business partners. I'm going to need help to work my new claim. That was Sergeant Preston's idea. We reached an agreement after I followed my own team over to Pierre's cabin. It gave us plenty of time to discuss things on the way over here.
Oui, it is so.
Well, in that event, time for us to move along, old boy. This case is closed.